Very good morning, everyone. My name is Gaurav Shresth. I'm a product manager from HDFC Securities. So today we have a webinar on a very interesting and very important topic, which is ProTerminal. Now, ProTerminal is the platform that we have launched last year, more than 1 year ago. So this platform helps the investor to understand an in-depth analysis of a market. Not only that, the platform, the ProTerminal platform, also help our the researchers, trader, analysts to know the past, present, and future of the market. The state-of-art system designed for performance, reliability, and accuracy gathers data from thousands of sources from all over the world, presenting ready-to-use and real-time information to the users. So the ProTerminal will basically gather news related using advanced techniques and mathematical algorithm, helping you to take an accurate decision in the market. So what ProTerminal will do in the normal layman language, that it will help you decision making, whether you want to do a short term trading or whether you want to go for a longer term investment. It will help you with your with the fundamental analysis, also with the technical analysis. Also, if in case someone want to go for a day trading, it will provide help in terms of providing an proper screener and selecting a proper stock for a day trading also. So in this webinar, we will go through the entire basic of a ProTerminal, what are the main features of it, and the basic of all the features. So right in the front of a screen that you can see is a ProTerminal screen that we have opened up. You can see the normal watch list. On the left hand side, you can see the symbol and the stock name. Then you can see the action, buy and sell. The particular symbol that you can see over here, once you click into it, a chart will open up. Then exchange, LTP, the change in rupees and the change in percentage is shown over here. So this is the normal watch list. But how to log in into a ProTerminal? For that, you just have to go to our website, hdfcsecurities.com. In that, you have to click on login button. And once you've clicked on login button, you have to enter your username and password. And you have to click on a login button. Once you're logging into your account, you have to select on the right hand side ProTerminal, and your ProTerminal screen will open up. Now again, if you have not subscribed for ProTerminal, you can also subscribe for it. The subscription is on an annual basis. Once you subscribe, you will have an access to ProTerminal, and the screen like this will open up. So this is your watch list. In case you want to add any stock, you have to just click on this plus sign, add whichever company you want to add. So let me go with let's say ICICI Bank, and you can see ICICI Bank has been added now. Now in case I want to buy or sell, I can do it right from the watch list only. I can in case I want to buy it, let's suppose HDFC Bank, I will click on buy, and the buy panel will open up. Just have to enter the quantity, have to select a product, cash, intraday, cover, or e-margin. Disclose quantity is an optional one, and place order. So we can buy and sell from ProTerminal only. We don't have to go to the our Empowered or our mobile application for order placement. So we can use the ProTerminal for order placement as well as for our research analysis. Now coming to the most important thing, what are the main features of ProTerminal? So on our right hand side, you can see a technical screener. Now this is one of the very important feature, especially for a short term or an intraday trader. So once you click on technical screener, a different page will open up. Over here you have a frequency, a different frequency will be there, a different interval will be there, starting with monthly, weekly, daily, 1 hour, 30 minutes and 15 minutes period. Now if you're more towards a long-term investor, then you should obviously select a higher frequency such as monthly. If you're a short-term kind of a trader, like you want to hold a stock for, let's say, 1 month to 3 month period, you can go for a weekly time interval, and a bit more smaller than that, let's say for a 1 week holding, or like the BTST kind of a trading. For that, you can go for a daily trading. And for an intraday, 15 minutes is in kind of an ideal time. For a confirmation, you can use 1 hour or 30 minutes also. So first of all, you have to set an price interval, then an index and sector. So whichever sector you select, the stock will be filtered from that particular sector only. So let's suppose I want to filter a stock only from Nifty 50. So I will select Nifty 50 over here. Stocks in FNO is already on. So we have to predefine our event. I want to select a bullish stock. So in the opportunity type, I will select bullish. So there are basically, you can see over 4 major, kind of filter will be there. One is DMA crossover, daily moving averages, EMA crossover, exponential moving average. We have an oscillator, many kind of an oscillator, and trend. These are the few again indicators which are based on a trend basis. So we have to select a particular, filter, particular criteria, which will be, by which the entire screener will filter out the stock. So let us go for a very easy one. From DMA, I am selecting price crossing moving average. From oscillator, let us go with relative strength index, RSI. From trends, let us go with Bollinger Band, and you have to click on apply. So you can see a particular stock which is matching all our condition on a 15 minutes chart, like which are which is bullish as of now as per DMA crossover, oscillator, RSI, and as well as the trend indicator of Bollinger Band is HCL Tech. So this is a particular stock which is very bullish for a day, since we have selected a 15 minutes time frame, and this is an very good opportunity which we can use it. We can also view our event if any particular event is there in this particular stock. So you can see the event is, the price is crossing about 20 EMA. So 20 simple having moving average is one of the indicator. So price is just crossed 20 days simple, 20 simple moving averages in a 15-minute time frame. So this is one of the bullish event, and that's why we have got um, as in a stock from this particular screener. What we can also do is we can increase our overall base. So not only from Nifty 50, let us go from Nifty 500 this time, and all the rest of the condition will remain same. Let us see. So yeah, we have few more stock, NBCC and Sun TV also. Again, Sun TV, the same kind of a bullish event is there, which is price moving about 200 SMA. NBCC, same kind of a thing, price moving above 100 simple day moving average. In case you want to view a chart of a particular stock, the stock which has been selected from the screener, you can just click on a chart from on the right hand side, and the chart will automatically open up. I'm selecting a time frame as 15 minutes. By default, the time frame will start off 1 minute. So I'm selecting 15-minute time frame, and you can see the chart of HCL Technology. So this is our ProTerminal chart, the basic chart. You can obviously, in case you want to add any study over here or any kind of a technical analysis, you can do it from the study section. You have to go in a study and enter the name of any indicator. So let's enter RSI and a simple moving average. So you can see we have added almost 3 indicators, all the 3 indicators that we have selected previously: RSI, moving average, and Bollinger Band. This is again for a time frame of 15 minutes. We can also change our time frame by clicking on the 15 minutes M. We can go for a 30 minutes, 1 hour, or even up to 1 day, 1 month, or 1 week time frame. Now coming back again to technical analysis, technical screener. This time we will go with the daily time frame, and the sector index we will change it from Nifty 50 to, let's suppose, Nifty Auto. So if there is a particular news in a, let's say, auto sector, and you want to take a buy call in a particular stock from an auto sector only, then you can also select an index from auto or for any other sector. This time we are not going with a predefined event, we will go with the custom event. And in custom event, we will select any indicator. We can just change the setting of an indicator as per our convenience. So I've just changed the setting of RSI and stochastic. Again, it's the individual choice. You can whether do it or just click on apply. And whichever stock in as per our setting will give a bullish rating will come up in our screen. So this is a benefit of technical screener. In order to avoid manually searching the entire the market, you can use technical analysis or technical screener to search few of the stock based on the indicator and moving averages. Again, there will be few issue into this also, that sometime you will not be able to get the particular stock for a shorter time frame. Let's suppose if you want any screener for a 5-minute chart, you can't get that, but at least for a 15-minute chart, at least for a daily chart and an hourly chart, you can use this particular screener and take a decision after that. If some particular stock is showing bullish on a 15-minute time frame or in a daily time frame, you can then use it for intraday trading by confirming it on a 5-minute chart or on a lower chart frame. The another important feature that you can use is our radar. On our left hand side of a technical screener, you can see radar. You can just click into that and our radar feature will open up. Now this again, it will have the bullish event and the bearish event. The first of all is, again, you have to select a sector. So I'm going with the bank sector this time. And in the event, you can customize it. So as of now, we have all the, I think, 9 bullish event and 9 bearish event. In bullish events such as gap up, previous day high break, 52-week high, day high, breaking R1, resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3, volume more than previous day volume with price gain, filled gap up, the stock have filled gap down, when the stock have opened at a lower price but now have filled the entire gap, so it's a bullish trend. These are the 9 bullish trend, and they are similarly on a reverse side you have a 9 bearish trend. So all of them are selected. What you have to do is basically just go to this particular panel, see which are the stock is trading at what level. So if, let's suppose, I want to see at around 12 which are the stock which has just broken R1. So from banking stock, there is no stock which is trading at R1. Let us see if there are any stock which is trading at S1 level. So there was one stock at 10:30 which broke R1 from banking sector. So we just have to click on that particular section and the name of the stock will come up. So it was Bandhan Bank, which touched R1 at 10:30, and after that it had yet it has not touched R2 or R3. So it has touch and resistance, and as of now still it is trading on a resistance level only. So you can go in the Bandhan Bank section Bandhan Bank page will open up and you can see the chart and you can study the chart of a Bandhan Bank. Again, let us go for the 15-minute time frame. And in order to add in pivot point, the R1, R2 in a graph, we just have to go to the study, enter pivot points, and the pivot point will be entered over here. So after selecting a stock from a radar, we can open a chart of a particular stock, do our own studies and trade and take a trade into it. We can again, in order to place in order, we don't have to go anywhere. On the top of it, you can see buy and sell button. Just click on buy or sell, and then buy or sell signal will open up, a panel will open up. Enter a detail, select a product type, and click on place order. In a buy and a sell panel also, you can see the pivot point, which is R1 and R2 and R3. So these are the two level, resistance 1, resistance 2, pivot point, and support 1, support 2. So even in the buy and sell corner, you can check the resistance level of a particular stock. Now again, going back to the radar, just like in a technical screen, or even in radar, we can select a different time frame. It's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 1 hour time frame. The more higher the time frame is, the less will be the noise. Now we will see in overall sector, not only a particular banking stock, but overall sector, what is the the stock which is trading at R1, R2 level at around 12 in the, or at around 11:30 in the afternoon, in the morning. So today at 11:30, there were 37 stock which were trading at R1 level. To check which are the list of stock 37, you just have to click into that, and overall stock name will come up. And you can select a stock, whichever particular stock out of this you want to go with. So any stock which has broken R1, again there's it's kind of a bullish signal, because the trading is going on and it's in a bullish momentum. It has broken the R1, but that is just one of the confirmation. Then you can use it to technical analysis, technical screener, or you can go open a chart of that particular stock, do your own analysis, and then you can take a trade directly from the chart itself. So this is how the radar functionality will be used. Now on the left hand side of a radar, you can see the market. Again, this is a very helpful section. In market, the first of all, what you can see the heat map. Now, heat map, you must have seen it, or must have heard it before also. This basically show you what happening in the market overall. So as of now, we have selected Nifty 50. So in Nifty 50, you can see almost around out of the overall 50 stock, only 9 stock are in red, in a negative zone, and rest 41 of the stock are in positive zone. And the more the green the particular bar is, the more the bullish the particular stock is. So let's say Bharti Airtel, you can see it's 5% up, and it will start from the left hand side on a top, and the Yes Bank, which is the lowest as of now, will be shown at the bottom on a right hand side. So this is how the our heat map works. Again, this is not only for Nifty 50, you can go with the sector wise also. So let's suppose I want to check the banking stock, which are the stock which is trading at a bullish and a bearish trend. So we can see Corporation Bank, and it's trading at a 4.5, and at a lower end we have Yes Bank and UCO Bank. In agriculture sector, we can see again most of the stocks are bullish, but we have few number of stock trading in the bearish segment also. So like this way we can check all the sector. And this way we can also use the heat map for our trading benefit. How we can use it is basically if a particular sector overall is positive, and also on our Nifty index is positive, we can go in a bullish trend. And similarly, vice versa, if our Nifty index is negative and even a particular sector is going on a bearish trend, then we can go with our short selling for a day trading. So on the right hand side of a sector, you can see view. And in the view, we have been now filtering everything based on the price, which are the stocks trading at a higher end, or which are the stock trading at a lower end. But you can also choose two more thing, which is, one is the volume and another is the delivery. So let me go with the delivery. It's the very interesting option. So what happened in delivery basically is, let me go with the Nifty 50 only. Once we have selected delivery, it shows that in HCL Tech as of now there is 18% delivery buying. In L&T as of now there is 7.79% delivery buying. In Z Limited the buying is only 0.27%. In Infratel, the delivery buying is almost only around 0.18%. So the more is the delivery, the buying is going on, it's more bullish for the coming days. So HCL Tech is not only bullish for today. If in case it has a good delivery buying as of now, that means that even in the future it will show, it will most probably it can go up. So this is again one of the feature of market heat map in the ProTerminal market section. You have to go in a market, select heat map, and you can just turn select instead of price, delivery, and you will get a live update of what is the delivery buying going on in a particular stock. Again, this analysis will be more useful if you do it at a EOD basis, to check at a EOD which stock has the maximum delivery buying compared to others. Same in the market, you have few more section which is important. One is advance and decline. So just like we have seen our heat map, over here you can see a top mover from different sector. So you can see from agriculture sector, from banking sector, from consumer, from finance, and from rest of the other sector also. And at the top of it, you can see overall gainer and loser. So out of the overall market in NSE, 840 stock, what you can see it right up at the top, 840 stock are trading in a bullish trend, whereas 486 stock is trading at a bearish way. I mean, trading below their previous closing price, and 87 stock has been trading almost unchanged, closing just around their previous closing. So this will give you an idea that overall in the market what is the scenario. Now Nifty can go up, go down, but overall in the market what is the scenario, that you can check it just by going in the market and selecting an advance and decline. So if Nifty is bullish, and even out of the overall NSE stock, if 841 stock is on a trading on a higher end, 484 stock is trading on a lower side, that means that there's a good strength in the overall market, since almost double of the stock is trading on a bullish zone. You can also do the same for the BSE, and you can also check for the BSE stock what is the advance and declines in a BSE exchange. So you can see in BSE the number is comparatively lower. 787 is the stock is trading at a higher than a previous close, and 485 stocks are trading at a lower than a previous close. One more important the feature of in this the markets only is FII DII activity. Again, this is more useful at a EOD, but even during the market opening or market hour you can check it. The overall activity of an FII, which is the foreign investor, DII, which is the uh, domestic institution investor. So you can check what is the the liquidity, or what is the activity going on for them and for the MF also. In case you want to check any unusual activity, again you have to go in the market and click on unusual activity just below the DII and FII activity, and you will see any news, anything that might have come for a particular stock. So we will go with the bullish trend only, bullish kind of a news of any stock. So let's say higher call to put open interest ratio. And you can see the below mentioned stock have the highest call to put open interest ratio. And minimum, there is another category, another criteria that minimum 500 contracts should be traded. So you can see Britannia, Coal India, M&M, Adani Port, ONGC, NMDC, and ACC are the stock which has kind of given us a good which has given us the highest call to put open interest ratio. Again, this is one analysis to, in order to buy and sell a stock, do multiple analysis, use radar, use technical analysis, or you have some other system of your own, use that and select a stock from this particular thing. It will make your overall trading a very much easy. You can also go with the breakout thing, which is one of my favorite. Just click on a breakout so you can find the stock trading at a 52-week high or 52-week low. This is one thing which is very good. Or a price gainer from an open or price loser from an open. The biggest gainer from an open and biggest loser from an open of a stock. So normally what you see, the highest gainer for a day or highest loser for a day is a stock which has been calculated its movement from the previous closing. But what if the stock is already given a gap up or gap down? So what this particular section will do is it will calculate the price movement from this open. So this will also be very helpful. The open price in this particular case becomes very important, and even in the case of a price loser from an open section. And you can also check from a volatility section. In the volatility, if you want to analyze the stock on based on a volatility, you can also select volatility option. There are few more options which is very important, such as intraday deal. So this will since we have a very less time with us, I have to cover it on a bit faster. So intraday deal will show you the detail what are the intraday deal has been done in a particular stock, any important intraday deal, any kind of a big order that has been placed, that you can see over here. In option chain, I think most of the client will be aware about the option chain. This will basically show the overall options, the call and put, the option change, open interest change, and also the open interest open as of now for a particular strike price. So you can see on the right hand side the put option, and left hand side is the call option. The highlighted one that you can see will have the in the money, and the non-highlighted one will be the out of the money option. On the left hand side you can see the open interest change, and on the extreme left you can see the open interest open as of now. So this will also can help you to make research, especially if you are in the option trading. And again, we have a screener in our market section, which will provide you the basic support and resistance, any stock closing above pivot point or breaking R1. So Tata Steel January future just now it's breaking R1 level. So you can see on the right hand side the R1, R2, R3, S1, S2, S3, and just at around 12 and 9 the Maruti have crossed pivot point, and just few minutes ago Tata Steel have crossed R1 level at 410.38 level. So these are the type of signal that you will get on a live basis. So in case you are doing a trading based on pivot point, which is very important for intraday trading, you don't have to keep following the market manually to see which stock is trading at or going above R1 or R2. Just you can go to the market section, go to a screener, and this page will open up, and automatically any stock that goes above R1, R2, S1, S3 or whatever level, you will get an update. So let's say L&T Finance have break R3 level, so you will get in detail over here at around 11:55. L&T Finance have gone above R3 at 101 level. R3 is a maximum level as per the pivot point. So any stock trading at R3 level, again, it's good opportunity to short. Again, this is just one of the screener. You have to, before taking a trade, you can take your own analysis also. So let us just see, for example, what happened with L&T Finance. We just have to click L&T Finance, and detail will come up. Breaking R3 of 101. Current LTP is trading is around 103 level, so it's broken the 101 and kind of given a breakout level for L&T Finance. The overall price change is 6.13%. Also, you can see the industry from which it belongs and the time and all the different levels. So this is something that, as an intraday trader is very helpful. Also, what you can see on this just right hand side of an LTP is a type. So whether it's a bullish type or a bearish type, which kind of an signal it is. So a stock broking just crossing R3 is and obviously a bullish signal, because it has not touched and just come down from an R3. It had touched and it's crossed over R3 level. So it's in bullish trend. Just like this, we have high low, gap down, gap up watch, and also VWAP watch, which is a volume weightage average price watch. So which are the stock trading higher than volume weightage average price, or trading lower than volume weightage average weightage price. So we have provided all kind of screener for our trader. Again, how you use it will be largely depend on a particular individual trader, how he can use it and how he can make most use of it. One more thing, a few more things which is there in this market section is strategy and indexes. So in strategy, it will provide you, in case you guys are doing trading in the option strategy, this will help you provide and create a strategy for you. So let's suppose I have a bullish view in the Nifty, and I expect market to reach, let's say, almost 70 point more in coming one day. So I just have to enter the target date, target price, select my priorities, and click here for strategy. So it will provide me all the combination possible for this particular strategy. So it has given me long straddle, couple of long straddle. It told me to buy in one lot of Nifty 11,850 call option at 186 rupees, and one lot of Nifty 11,850 put option at 12.65 rupees. So just like that, we also have an option calculator and index. On the left hand side of it, you can find report, where you can find your order book, trade book, net position, open position, limits, and settlement report. Now this is for once you have done your analysis and want to do a trading. Once you have done a trading, you can see in order book your pending order, and on the executed order. In the trade book also you can see your executed order, your net position in net position, your open position, your limits, and your statement and reports. In account, you can see your demat balance, the stock which is there in your demat, stock limit, fund hold release, share as collateral, any collateral if you put it in any share if you put it in a collateral, and security hold and release price. In a research, you can again go with the screener. This is more for a fundamental traders, fundamental investor who it will not have much of information based on the technical part, but it will have more information about the fundamentals of a company. So you can see the financial health cap, large cap, high growth, blue chip stocks, and all the others, fundamental related companies, fundamental related information will be there in our research section. You can go with the income, quality, value, growth, different kind of a subcategory will be there, and you can use it for your long-term trading, long-term investment analysis. On left hand research, you can see chart, and this will again open the chart for us. For the chart part, I have again shown you. Just the thing is that in case by default the Nifty 50 will open up. In case you want to change it, just enter in symbol whatever stock name you want to enter. So let me go with the SBI, State Bank of India we selected. In order to select a time frame, click on 1 minute, and you will get an option for time frame. And for studies, you have to any indicator that you want to add, you have to click on studies, and indicator option will be given to you. In case you want to change a candlestick, so you have a different candlestick available, you can select from candle, bar, even Hikanashi. All those candle options will be there for you. On the left hand side of a chart, you can see the news, where you can find the news of equity, currency, global market, your portfolio news, any stock that you have in your portfolio, only news related to that, and sentiment heat map. Then you can see your portfolio overview in your holding. And at the last, again coming back to our watch list, whatever watch list, whatever stock that you have entered will be shown over here. So I have entered this particular stock. I follow these are the stock that I followed. So in my watch list, this particular stock will be there. Any stock you want to add, you can just click on a add symbol and you can enter the name. In any stock you want to exit, you want to remove it. Let's suppose I want to remove Yes Bank. So I will click on Yes Bank. I will select on this remove symbol, and the stock will be removed from it. So these are the basic of ProTerminal. As you can see, there are lots of feature. You know, uh, in order to explore the entire ProTerminal, it will take a lot of time, but it's very useful for our fundamental trader, for our short-term trader, for our day trader, whatever time frame you trade, whatever kind of trading or investment you do. ProTerminal is a platform that you must have it. So please subscribe for it. I hope that I've covered everything, every basic of a ProTerminal very clearly. And now is an opportunity. Now we are open for an FAQ section. So I've covered a lot of things regarding a ProTerminal, radar, technical analysis, technical screener, market, charts. Any question regarding the basic of ProTerminal or regarding the subscription part, please use your opportunity. Write your question in the question section and click on the submit button. So we have a first question coming from Miss Pooja. Uh, can I trade from ProTerminal? Yeah, Miss Pooja. Obviously, you can take a trade from ProTerminal. Even from ProTerminal, even from while doing all your research from technical analysis or from a radar section, even from there you can directly place your order. You just have to click on a buy and sell button that you can see in your screen, and a buy and sell buy and sell panel will open up, and then you put enter a detail quantity and your price, limit price or market price, enter select a product, cover order, intraday, cash or e-margin, and you can directly place your order. We have a question from Sanjay. What is the use of charts in ProTerminal? So Sanjay, charts is it's there to help you analyze the market. And let's suppose you have a good fundamental use of a particular stock, but you're not sure at what level you want to buy it. So for that, you can use your chart to see historically at what level the stock has given a support and what is the key resistance level. And once the stock come to a support level, you can buy it, or once the stock break the resistance level, you can buy it. So basically chart will help you to take your decision to time the market. If you're an intraday trader or if you're a short-term trader, then it will be even much more useful, because most of the intraday traders do use charts only for their trading purposes. Again, the chart itself might not only help you, so you can add the studies, you can add the indicators that we have just discussed, you can add any other indicators. We have list of many indicators available. Almost all the major indicators are available in our ProTerminal. We have a question from Mr. Subramaniam. Can you explain the radar facility again? Sure, Mr. Subramaniam. So I will just go through the radar facility. You have to go to the radar section, click on radar. You can see the number of event. So this is the middle line, and on the top of it you can see the 9 bullish event and the 9 bearish event. The bullish event are breaking of R1, R2, R3, trading above the previous day closing, trading at a day high, filling up the gap down. These are the 9 bullish event, and similarly we have a 9 bearish event. Whichever event you want to select it, just take a mouse over there and click. So you will get an list of stock which has fulfilled that particular event, and then you can buy and sell from the same panel also, or you can open a chart and do your further study. So this is the basic feature of radar. So we have a few more questions coming up, but due to a time constraint we will not be able to take all the questions. So we have a question from Mr. Ravi Krishnan. I did not understand the screener facility. Mr. Ravi, in order to understand the technical screener part, the first of all is there should be these are the technical indicators. So if you have the basic idea of technical indicator, then you will be able to use it. What I will suggest you is even if you don't have an idea of a technical analysis, you can just select a normal bullish trend or a bearish trend. whatever the market direction or whatever the direction you want to go for it. Select an index from which you want to set in stock, and you can directly apply. So even you have not selected any particular oscillator or moving averages, even then you will get in the bullish stock and a bearish stock. But overall, to use it very well, you should have some information of our oscillator, trend based indicator, and moving averages. These are basically technical screener is for the technical trader, the trader who use technical analysis for their trading purpose. So if in case someone doesn't have the basic information of a technical analysis, then he might not be able to use it for its full benefit. So we will take a last question. What is the period for ProTerminal subscription? So ProTerminal subscription is overall period will be there. It will be 1 year. Again, for subscription part, I will suggest you to coordinate with your relationship manager or contact our customer care team, and you will get all the all the details of a ProTerminal subscription plan. So thank you very much. Again, the ProTerminal is a very big subject. It cannot be covered in one particular webinar. But I hope that I have tried my best to cover the basic feature of a ProTerminal, and I made all your doubts very clear. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a wonderful trading day ahead. Do watch, do follow us in our YouTube also. We have many other videos uploaded. Even for the ProTerminal, we have many different videos uploaded, particularly for a particular section, particular feature. Like say for radar also, we have made a particular video. For technical screen also, we have made a video. So go to our YouTube page. You can check the many other product related video also, not only about ProTerminal. So thank you very much for joining us. Signing off here, Gaurav Shresth. Thank you very much.